So I just took a new active transport link that I didn't know existed from kind of the TAFE, Ultimo TAFE to Broadway Shopping Centre. So I thought I might do this little video in reverse and show you how it works. So I was just at the Broadway Shopping Centre. We cruise down here, go past this kind of busy intersection. Feels kind of bike friendly. You can see other people riding, but you know, those cars are kind of passing quite close to those other cyclists, eh? But they are driving quite slow. So I'm going to turn right here and go down there. So let's go around the roundabout and then try to hit this track. And there we are on the cycle track. Yeah, so I'd been taking this route for a while, but it's nice to see that there's a dedicated cycle track here. You know, it does kind of peter off there when you get to the Broadway Shopping Centre access. But, you know, this section's very nice. This raised intersection here, and we pop down, and we all know probably quite well this little slip through where we go on a little contrasense on, it's this road here. We've got Kelly Street here, and then, you know, that's the road that goes to the bridge. Abercrombie, isn't it? So we'll just patiently wait for the lights here. Have a little look around. You know, there's that blue painting on the ground over here, which indicates that cyclists are allowed to go on the footpath in this section. And it looks like there's that blue painting, cyclists can go on the footpath in this section as well, which is nice. And then we've got the signage up there where we can, you know, so we don't have to check our phones, we can actually just have a look and be like, all right, that's the way to go. All right, the lights are changing and there is a guy blocking the way, of course, you know, standard procedure kind of in Sydney, isn't it? Not really, but happens. And then here we are back on this little slip section, this contrasense section, and then up into this cycleway. So this takes us sort of on the back of the TAFE up until Chinatown. I'm not an electric here, I'm just on a regular city bike. And yeah, that's a nice way to get to Broadway Shopping Centre via that boulevard. And then we come up this little section past this beautiful garden. There's a jogger on the cycle track. There's not that many cyclists, so I suppose that's okay. And then as we continue down here, I believe this is a fairly new section as well. And you've got these lovely wide ramps onto the footpaths, sort of gives everyone, not just cyclists, a bit more freedom here. Get to this quite busy road. No traffic coming from the right there. Plenty of traffic coming from the left, so we'll just be patient. I've always thought that from Broadway to this sort of area, there could be a contrasense cycle track that actually leads from Broadway to here. It would be awesome. And then so I'm going to take this new section, and I actually don't know where I'm going here. It's always fun when cycling, isn't it? You get to adventure. So where do we get to? Okay, down here, the ramp to the left, through the bollards, watch out. Oh, this is great. Up onto this old repurposed tramway. Then do we just slip across here to the ramp? We do. It does say, cyclists please dismount, but I'll just go slow. Love this. So that's a really improved access, isn't it? From Chinatown, sort of Darling Harbour, back of Darling Harbour, over to Broadway Shopping Centre. It's fantastic. And of course, you've got this cycle track that cruises along here and amazing separated cycle track that goes all the way to the Pyrmont Bridge Hotel, and in fact to the cycle track that goes over to Glebe Island Bridge. So, you know, lots of separated cycle track around. Awesome.